My name is Robert Lavker. I am a professor of dermatology at Northwestern University, obviously, and I am the director of research for the Department of Dermatology. The biology of epithelial stem cells, focusing on both the epidermis, the hair follicle stem cells, and the stem cells of the corneal epithelium. The other area of interest is how these stem cells are regulated by small molecules called microRNAs. And most recently, the laboratory has embarked on a area of research involving autophagy, which is how cells normally get rid of waste and adapt to stress. But we have shown that autophagy is also very, very important for proper differentiation of the epidermis, as well as maintenance of stem cell proliferative capacity. We provide services to the skin disease research members that encompass all aspects of tissue morphology as well as phenotyping. By that I mean we can do immunohistochemistry to detect expression levels of various proteins. We can look at signaling pathways, and then of course we provide an entire morphological service where we can look at the structure and hopefully get at the function of a variety of epithelial tissues. Well, what the core does mostly is good old-fashioned bread and butter tissue morphology, H&E staining, and this is what most of the clients want. However, the core is constantly trying to update and modify and provide new services. For example, we have the capability of detecting proliferation at using two different markers, so we can get a temporal sense of how cells are proliferating within a three-dimensional organotypic construct of the epidermis or the actual tissue itself. The other area that we have adapted successfully is the multicolor 7-tyramid staining abilities to look at 5 to 6 to 7 different fluorophores attached to either antibodies or signaling molecules, and in a single section we can evaluate 7 different parameters. Right now we have adapted it for more of an immunological use, but certainly it can be utilized for visualizing different classes of nerves, for looking at different levels of differentiation within the tissue. The only barrier is your imagination. We think this is going to be very heavily subscribed, and we are going to provide it initially as a consultative service to those that want to use this. Well, my favorite thing about Northwestern is, of course, the dermatology department, but I think also very high on my favorite list in Northwestern is the ability to enter into very, very profitable, and by profitable I mean scientifically profitable, collaborations. There's a great spirit here, and I think that Northwestern University is clearly on its ascendancy as opposed to being plateaued. It's an exciting place with lots of young people, and that can help but keep everyone very, very youthful.